This is Matt with Matt's BBQ Pits, and this is my blue hot rod pit. And I just wanted to show you how I take care of this pit. I do use a car wash soap and car wash sponge. And, you know, I go over it, you know, with the soap like this just to clean it off and, you know, get it sudsy, because this is automotive paint. And, you know, I kind of enjoy being able to keep my pit nice and pretty looking. Now, some of you may be asking, you know, is that pit brand new? And actually, I've been using it for 5 months already. The paint's still nice and shiny, pretty blue. I have kept it out in the rain because I haven't built, you know, a covered deck yet. I plan on, you know, doing that, building a deck over here and, you know, putting a metal roof over it so that I can keep my pit nice and clean out of the rain, and also, well, you know, have some outdoor furniture for seating. Nothing too fancy, but anyways, then you know, I take my garden hose with the nozzle, just like if I'm washing my car, and I hose it off. This pit, you know, it's 5 months old. You can see on the stainless steel shelf that, you know, I'm gonna have to use some stainless steel polish and stuff to clean that. It seems kind of difficult to clean with the sponge. Maybe if you're, you know, real adamant about cleaning up your utensil mess, whatever, while you're using your pit or right after it's done, you probably won't have to worry about cleaning it so often, or having it, you know, sort of stick to the stainless steel. So that's one mistake that I made, although I'm pretty new with using stainless steel on my pits. On the shelf, I always had the expanded metal on mine, so it's just a little bit different dynamic. Give it a good rinse here, and then I've got reverse osmosis water, you know, in these bottles to give it more of a spot-free rinse. So just a second after that kind of drips off a bit, I'm going to go ahead and go over it with that, just to get most of the spots out. You know, I rinse out the inside of my pit too. That's a pretty good idea. And then I do need to rinse it, as I did get some soap in there. You know, I want to rinse it out down my drain to get it rinsed off good. Get it rinsing down the drain. I've thoroughly enjoyed using this pit. You know, it's definitely different in shape than many out there, but I tell you what, the way I set it up with that double wall insulated firebox and its internal, I also made you know, some tuning plates for it. You know, I've got sitting here, I can spread out, you know, along the pit. It's really open, you know, down there. When it doesn't use much fuel, it's real efficient. I've cooked a whole brisket with two chimneys full of lump coal. I used T-bars to do sort of that minion snake method in there, and I'd put, you know, some wood chunks on top, you know, that would start up here and there as you know, as the lit coals snaked around, and that worked out pretty good. Anyways, yeah, I am out in the hill country, so people do some target practicing. Sounds like a lot of fun too. Anyways, I'm gonna let my pit start drying out, do my spot-free rinse, and put my meat rack, cold basket, and hardware in there. This basket's got a ash pan catch on the bottom, so the ashes don't ever fall inside of the pit. Actually, just pull that out and dump it, rinse it out. And usually after I'm done with the spot free rinse and putting the hardware in, I'll go ahead and use canola oil and, douse out the inside, make sure I get it oiled down. And that's pretty good for long-term care for your pit. I would get put it under a cover if you can. I'm certainly about to be doing that as well one day when I can get around to it. Anyways, again, this is Matt with Matt's BBQ Pits, and we hope to see you soon.